Hi there. It's your second favorite DP right here, okay? No, that's Deadpool, you silly little Hufflepuff. Anyways, I'm gonna need you to shut up that pretty little mouth of yours and pay attention because the show's about to start, alright? And, I don't know about you, but I know who's my vote for sexiest ex-soldier turned pop culture show host. Alright, enough foreplay. Let's get on with the show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Woo! Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Today is October 4th, 2022, and this is episode 111 of Pop Culture Warrior. It's the show where I stay up to date on all the ins and outs of what's happening in pop culture so you don't have to. Woo! I gotta make a shirt that says that. I am CQ, I am your Pop Culture Warrior. And no show would be, or any show would be remiss without my hetero life mate. He's the voice of the unpop culture. He's the man in the bubble. Everybody say hi to Mr. Radar. Say hi, Radar.
Hey, Radar.
How you doing, buddy? Oh, man. Man.
You're welcome.
Woo. Weird. I got a barn burner going today. I was over here pushing buttons and dials. I'm like, why is this thing not working? But hey, howdy do. Thanks for being here, guys. What's up to U.S. Army memes that's chilling in the building? Rob, what's going on? Wakanda forever, brother. Yes. And a fine penis, anus to Steven. Thanks for joining. Britty. God damn it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You can't do it, Britty?
Britty. I'm going to say Britty.
The gritty?
Like you look real Britty tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, Britty. Sports bar. What's up, brother?
I thought you were trying to do the dance, the Britty.
Oh, the gritty. I think there's the gritty.
Oh, not the Britty.
Not the Britty, the gritty. Hey Pete, how's it going? Pete wants to know, oh my God, what happened to Radar? Did he lose a bet?
It's the cancer.
It's the cancer. Now don't you feel bad, you know? Don't say shit like that, Radar, because God damn it, one day.
I got a story for. So I came home from work, right, and my kids are in that your mom stage. Everything's your mom,
yeah.
your mom, right?
Yeah.
So I come home from work and I'm stumbling around, I'm doing whatever, and my daughter's like, man. I was like, your mom. She's like, she's dead, which is funny because she's actually dead, but she was laughing about it when she said it. So, can't your mom a kid with a dead mom? I guess.
Yeah,
so.
Fair enough. And Britty is Bridie, whatever. You gotta put. I want to say it right. I really do. Put it phonetically, or a word that rhymes with it, because my brain.
Titty. It rhymes with titty.
It doesn't rhyme with titty. It does not rhyme with titty, because my brain
Britty rhymes with titty.
Wants to read it and say it differently. So
I don't know how you say titty.
I just
titty or titty.
They call it Mama Dog. They called me Mama Dog. Oh damn! All right, Mama Dog. Yes, Corporal Nobody. I know.
They Corporal Nobody Raw Dog.
Sorry
about whatever.
Oh, wait, here we go. I got the perfect. I'm gonna cue you. I'm gonna say what happened to your face, and then you're gonna go, well, it's the cancer, and I got something for that. All right. Radar, what's up with the face?
It's the cancer.
Sorry about it. I'm clipping that and I'm using it. Anyway, sorry. We entertain ourselves here at the show.
We do.
If you're new here, we entertain ourselves more than
We
anybody.
do. And if you get that on video, that actually pays pretty well, I hear.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what? Anyway, moving on. All right. Man, so much to talk about, so much to cover. I'm going to look here at my notes. First thing, shout out everybody that's around. Thanks for hanging out. Tiago and Eli and I'm going to say it just because I think it's hilarious. So Eli put in the comments, I know no one will notice this and it will get lost in the comments, but sometimes when I'm home alone, I like to go out in my garden, cover myself up with dirt and pretend I'm a carrot. There you go. I thought that was funny.
It's
anyway.
something. Sure.
Moving on. Rob Heath, what's going on, man?
Rob Dog. What's up, Rob Dog?
Talk. What's going on, man? As Paul Burkett says, what's up, fuckers? What's up with you, bro? What's up right back at you?
Yeah, bro.
And David's a cucumber. Oh, good. So, okay, a couple quick house notes. We don't have a guest tonight.
No.
I do have a pre-recorded interview that I'm stashing, and that'll probably be the next episode, which notice I didn't say next week. I said the next episode, specifically because we will not be here next week. I have just been invited to speak at a gala, some fancy.
Is it gala or gala?
Gala, whatever.
Gala? Because I actually have one next weekend.
Okay.
Not this upcoming weekend, next weekend. So you'll be going on Tuesday at a gala, and I'll be at one on Saturday at a gala.
You'll be at a gala. I'll be at a gala.
Probably.
Just saying. It's one's one and one's the other. Anywhere. Anywhere. I'd say that instead of anyway. Anyway.
Underwear. Sure.
Anyway. So, the other big thing. Saturday. I am so fucking excited.
This Saturday.
New York Comic-Con. The second biggest Comic-Con in the country. It's finally back. It's in person. I'll be there. I shall be there. And I'm taking a fan of the show. He's chilling out in the comments. Peter, what's up, buddy?
What are you going to be?
What am I going to be? I'm going to be a pop culture show host.
Okay, I didn't know if you're all cosplaying it up and stuff, or if you were going to.
No, I don't do. For as nerdy and geeky as I am, I don't really do the cosplay. Like for a guy who collects helmets and props and all types of things.
You've got enough stuff on the back wall.
I know. I have enough stuff that I could be. Was it the Maestro, the evil Hulk variant that like collects all the heroes' equipment? Like I could be him, or like Red Skull from Old Man Wolverine, or Old Man Logan. You know. Anyway,
why not do that? No, seriously, why not? I mean, like, not to be a dick, because you could dress up like Cos. You could do that.
Sure.
But I mean, I don't know, like, if you're going to go to these things, I thought that was kind of like the uniform of the day, right?
Yeah, I mean,
is there more at something like this big one at New York, right? It's a big one.
It's the second biggest one. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like Russia was the second best army in the world, now they're the second best in Ukraine. But anyway, back to the story. We'll talk about second best later. Okay. At one this large, what percentage of people are in a role playing outfit?
That's a great question. I wouldn't even hazard a random guess. I would, but because I feel like at smaller conventions, you're actually going to get a higher number. It just depends convention to convention too. Certain conventions, like a sci-fi convention, like Shore Leave or Farpoint, are, you're less likely to have the over-the-top costumes, where some people might, in Star Trek outfits or whatever. Something like New York Comic-Con is so open to the public. I would hazard to say there's less people dress up. Don't get me wrong, still more than any other convention when you look at total numberage, right?
Right.
So for instance, you take the small con and the big con, there might be 10,000 people dressed up at New York Comic Con, but of the percentage of total audience, it might only be 10% of the full audience versus, half of the people at a small con could be dressed up, but that only makes up for, 1,000. You know what I mean?
Right.
So which has more? I mean, obviously
I mean,
per
that's
capita,
why I asked, like, at one this large,
yeah.
I mean, in
A
your
lot of people do
experience,
it. A lot of
right?
people dress up, but when you take into account the entirety of the audience, I'd say it's only about 5 to 10%,
Okay. See,
honestly.
I thought it was much closer to like 75 to 80% or
No.
more.
Now you go into something like a Dragon Con, or what's another good one that is very prone. Like then there's like furry conventions and things like that. That obviously everybody's dressed up in. So there's other conventions that are more
That was a
more
good movie.
typical.
That was the Tank movie with Brad Pitt.
Tank movie. Oh, Fury. Fury. Okay.
Tankers are all furries. Pretty sure about it.
Jesus Christ, coming all the way out of the left field.
Anyway, back to the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so because in my mind, this is me being unpop cultured, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That this is like for the people that really get into cosplay stuff, right? That
Yeah.
really, because I'm not even calling. I'm not when I say these words. If something comes out, I mean none of it to be offensive because there's a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of things put into some of these.
You're coming
costumes.
off as you're coming from an unpop cultured.
Yes. So if I call it a costume and you're like, no, I'm not trying to be that. Okay.
Right.
But when you get into these uniforms,
Yeah,
right,
the
and
outfits, the
outfits
costumes,
and
sure.
outfit,
Sure.
I thought that was kind of like the pinnacle of that. Like if you have an old classic car, you take it to a car show.
Right.
So if you are into that scene, that cosplay
Right.
scene, where you
But
have
that's a perfect. No, you're right. You're spot on. So if you have a classic car, you would take it. But if you just appreciated classic cars, you would go to look at other cars, right? That's your typical convention. For those that are in the life, they are there to present. Like these guys won't even go. You can't, if you're in full regala, if you're in a full, like you're fucking Captain America and you're killing it, you're not going to get to see anything at the con because you're going to be stopping every 0.02 seconds to take pictures with people.
Okay.
So these guys, they literally will see nothing of the con, but that's the point, right? They put the time and effort. That's the love of it. Is they put the time and effort into these costumes and they want to parade for the world. For like me, I want to go see shit. I want to go do shit. I want to go talk to people. And if I'm in full costume, it's going to be impossible to do because you will get stopped everywhere. I went to Awesome Con, which is in the DC area, much smaller, pretty big contingent of people in cosplay. And remember, I was doing like the costume. I wanted to do like a cosplay contest. And like I would have to wait in line to take pictures of regular people because there was so many people wanting the attention and wanting the pictures with them. So, certainly coach in the chat was like, yeah, WasabiCon, which we're going to. We're going to WasabiCon later this month. That is more traditionally a cosplay because it's very anime and there's going to be a bigger cosplay element than, let's say like a New York Comic Con where it's just more, I don't want to say corporate. It's more.
You can say that. Because so when you started this conversation, I was thinking like Sturgis, right?
Right.
Where people come to this
fully
big
decked
thing.
out. And they're
because you ride your motorcycle there.
Right.
There are people there without motorcycles, and they do appreciate it. They're like, oh, fucking, there's a town full of motorcycles. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Right. But that's fewer between than, say, this deal where, okay, you get on a motorcycle, you ride to Sturgis. Everyone there's got a motorcycle. You walk around. There's some cool ones that stick out, and you kind of you're in a certain kind of subculture, and you hang out with other people that appreciate the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the way I guess I kind of viewed like this Comic-Con thing where it was all these people are like-minded. They all like whatever was going on there. And they want to kind of, like I said, classic car. You bring your classic car to the car show.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying. Like, because I guess in the videos I've seen, you get these people who are dressed up like a fucking transformer and they're like 12 feet tall because they
Mhm.
have actual car doors strapped to their arms and shit.
Yep.
Like they don't get a chance to do anything but stand there and charge $20 a picture for people or whatever.
A lot of these guys won't charge. Like your everyday attendee won't
Mhm.
really charge. That's the point of it. That's the love of it, sharing that culture.
That's
Now,
because that dude who has the car doors on his fucking arm and on stilts and everything spent hours and hours and hours making it perfect.
it's for the love, yeah.
Yeah, or the people who were like so into like Star Wars canon or whatever, and their stormtrooper outfit is as close to accurate.
Yeah.
Like you could put them on set and they would blend right the fuck in.
It's funny enough, a lot of these guys are, you want to talk movie accurate. They're like better than movie accurate because a lot of
Yes.
times certain costumes and movies and everything, it might be built a certain way so that you can only see it from the front, right? And the back is like all zippers and buttons.
Yeah.
And like these guys that are there, the show want it to look authentic from every angle. So a lot of times people that build these handmade costumes, they're building them better than what you'd see in the movies. The Iron Man, fucking Robert Downey Jr. hasn't put on like a set of Iron Man gear since like part 2. Everything
Right.
else has been CGI since then. He wears like the little button downs and the little balls and all that stuff. So when you see like a guy at a convention wearing a full Iron Man suit that opens, that lights up, that makes
Mhm.
sounds, that's better
Right.
than anything they've ever had in the movies.
Has actual fireballs that fly out of the fucking fingertips and shit. Yeah,
There are people that build that stuff.
I know, and that's what I mean. That's what I thought. Like, I guess I thought it was a bigger gathering of people that do that.
Right. No, I mean, but
Then
it
say
is
10%.
huge. It is. I don't want.
Right,
Don't
right,
get.
right.
Remember, when I say 10% of a 50,000 person attendee,
Yeah, that's like 500 people.
that fucking army. Sure. We'll say that's 500 people. Yeah, give or take a
Yeah.
couple thousand.
Whatever.
But anyway, so I'll be at New York Comic Con. If you don't already follow us on social media, and I mean specifically Pop Culture Warrior, follow us because I'm definitely be shooting some content. We'll definitely be sharing pictures of the event and pictures of what we're doing. Like I said, I'm gonna have one of the fans from the show here, Pete. He's going with us. I'll have Nemo, who's my right-hand man. He's my cameraman, my social media helper, everybody. He'll be there. So we're going to be doing a bunch of content and having a lot of fun and seeing what cool stuff we can get.
I do kind of want to go to one of these.
You should, man. Next year. Let's make it a thing. Let's do it. You gotta
Okay.
Let
me see.
It's not too expensive. I mean, the travel's the biggest
The
part of it,
travel's the biggest thing,
honestly.
and I
Yeah.
do they have them in places that aren't like massive cities? I don't want to go to New York.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm not a fan. I'm not, dude. I've been to New York once. I would honestly would rather go anywhere. What about San Diego? Let's go to San Diego
But
one.
it's like saying, hey, I want to go see the Dallas Cowboys stadium. I just don't want to go to Dallas though. Like,
No, Dallas is a fucking shithole.
but that's my point.
But
is
that's what I
you
mean.
wanna
I can watch
see-
the Cowboys play in like Denver.
right.
You see what I mean? So
you can go to a smaller convention.
Stormtroopers? Yeah, smaller is fine.
You can go to small, but it's not. I'm just letting you know, it's not the same experience as it would be New York Comic Con. Like, look, I've been in my life to
San
maybe
Diego.
30 different conventions, and like you have New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con being the biggest.
Yes.
They are head and shoulders apart from it. It's like that's IMAX, and everywhere else is just a theater. Or like if you go to the small town one, it's like your drive-in theater. You know what I mean? Like that's the difference. You're getting a lot more and a lot bigger bang for your buck. But yeah. Anyway,
That's what I mean. Like that's what we got to go to New York. Let's go to San Diego.
yeah.
Weather's better.
Mike Larson says it's like seeing Pee Wee football versus opposed to NFL. It's
Sometimes it's a better game, dog. Especially compared to baseball.
I will say you'll
I would
get
much rather go watch like the local AAA team than watch the fucking an actual MLB game.
Oh man.
God, I'd rather shave my nuts with a rusty razor. Fuck, professional baseball. Sucks.
There's it's good. And see, Beth and the page says, will there be another cosplay voting contest on the page?
Wait a minute.
Maybe.
Did we do that? I thought that was a Halloween costume that we did.
No, there was you're thinking the Halloween costume, which that we're definitely doing that this year. I want to do the costume.
Do we have to get a costume?
Huh?
Do we have to
What?
do a costume?
Wear a goddamn put on your Sturgis shit and be biker dude. Whatever.
I'm wearing my vatos. Look, vatos.
So we did one. Remember, when I went to Awesome Con, I took pictures of people in cosplay and we did a costume contest.
Do they have like a lame com? They have awesome com. Do they have like lame com?
I don't think there's a lane.
And it's just like radar in like a cardboard box.
It's all the unpop culture people getting together to talk about baseball.
Yeah, Little Dallas is a shithole.
Yeah.
I used to live there. I used to live in Fort Worth. I used to live on the cool west side. Dallas is just a shithole. Sorry about it.
Okay, so yeah. Long story short, God forbid if anybody walked in the middle of this conversation. Going to New York Comic Con this weekend. Stay tuned. Lots of cool, fun stuff. We're gonna be posting, recording. We're gonna see if we can sneak in and grab some guests. I don't know.
Here's what you do.
On show.
Here's what you do. You need to make business cards.
I have business cards.
And you just drop them in their shit when they don't even know. Like just throw in their fucking. You gotta get good at like sticking it like in their back pocket.
Doesn't work.
They're gonna get back to their term like, who the fuck is? What is
they don't? They'll throw it away immediately.
Call this motherfucker. I must have talked to him.
They will throw it away immediately.
Oh my god! No, make it a really good one.
It won't. It won't work. Trust me.
Make it covered in like what's the goo? Make it out of like the same stuff they make fly strips out of.
They will be more mad that they definitely won't. They'll sue me if that's what they're gonna use my address to sue me. Than anything. Anyway. Let's see. Now you gotta be thinking about doing like at some point we should have like WTF Con where we bring in all the sides of WTF.
Yeah, do it like we'll do it like Fort Carson. It's kind of in the middle of the country. We'll go to like Denver. We'll get a hotel room. We'll get a hotel room, a conference room in Denver. Yeah, and everyone can just show up and we'll do WTF Con.
WTF Con.
We can do it during the Sturgis motorcycle rally, and I'll set up a booth.
Yeah.
Y'all come stay at my house. Be fun.
Let's see. I'm trying to see. You guys have been just lighting up the chat, so I'm trying to keep up with y'all, but y'all going so damn fast. I love it.
Wait, is Recruiter gave you an awesome, really meticulously designed business card? Would you actually call him? Dude, I called him with one that said Marines on it, and and the dude's phone number on the back and an ink pen because he didn't even have his own business cards.
One dude.
So
if
they had a really good one, I'd probably go.
If he didn't give me a business card, he was like, "Hey, you want to join the army?" I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
Well,
all your friends are doing it.
Britty, WTF CamoCon. I like it. CamoCon.
I should call it LameCon.
LameCon. WTF Con has to happen at the center of the universe.
Yeah.
Yes. Coming to you live from the center of the Pentagon.
Yes.
We're gonna have WTF CamoCon at the center of the Pentagon.
We can work on these things. These are all things we can iron out. We just need to plan.
All you got, okay, if you guys want this to happen, if you really want WTF, watch this. I'm gonna get people so mad. Just send in your ideas to contact@WTFNationRadio.com and tell them you want a convention, you want a WTF Con or WTF CamoCon.
Yes,
all of that.
Tell them Radar sent you.
CamCon.
Area 51 Con. Yes.
Yep. Hashtag FemVet CamCon. CamoCon. Center of the Universe is Fort Bragg. Well, yeah, we'll do it from live from Fort Bragg. It's WTF CamoCon. Anyway,
no, we can do it from somewhere totally fun, dude. We can get like, I don't know. I got a garage.
You're
live
really
from
pushing
Radar's
hard.
Garage.
Really pushing hard for like he's like, I don't want to travel. I want everybody to come to my house.
No, traveling sucks. You all travel to me. That sounds way more fun.
So guys, I got a great idea. You guys fly across the country to my house, and we'll do it from here.
I'm in the middle. I'm the only one in the middle.
Middle, schmiddle. Anyway,
we're in the middle.
One other thing I wanted to announce just for everybody. You guys are going to start seeing a lot of changes around here. You're going to start seeing, we're changing up hosts. We're changing up shows. We're bringing more stuff. We are looking, WTF Nation Radio is looking for some new and engaging folks to join the team. It doesn't have to be what I do. It doesn't have to be what Radar does.
It sounds like Radar's getting fired. Is what it sounds like.
It's not Radar getting fired. If you guys want to join the social media team If you've got excellent emailing skills and you want to join our front desk team, we have places to put you guys. We're looking to expand. We're looking to get bigger. We're looking to do more, but we need more help. We can't do it all ourselves. So if you're interested in being a host, if you're interested in being a co-host, if you're interested in being a social media guy, a graphics designer, well, what else? Help me here. You want to be a guy that wrangles butterflies for the team, whatever it is, we'll get you the net.
I need somebody to get eggs for me every day.
you want to be the guy that gets our dry cleaning, whatever it is, whatever floats your boat. If you're a professional heckler, like Mike says,
professional boat maker,
whatever, we're looking for you guys to join the team. Reach out. You can reach out to contact@WTFNationRadio.com or reach out to me personally. I don't care. CQ@WTFNationRadio.com.
Yeah, or radar,
or contact us on social media. Hit us up in the DMs. Whatever. Mm-hmm. We are looking for just go-getters, people that want to join the team, people that want to take us to the next level. Because I'm telling you, big things are coming. Yes. Big things are coming. You want to get in at the ground floor? Well, you're kind of late. But if you want to get in at that bottom floor, the lower level floor, you're still time, man. It's like buying into Bitcoin back when it was, $100 or $500. Like there's still plenty of way to go up. We're not at that nickel still, but we're climbing, man. We're climbing. A lot of real positive big things are coming. Some things that I'm sitting on and holding back on wait till I got something to share that's going to be groundbreaking. Not ready to share it yet, but very soon in the next couple of weeks I'll be sharing it, and it's going to change things big. So bigly. And the last thing is that if you do want to join the team, it's flexible in the sense of if you got a day job, like we all got day jobs. Day jobs.
We don't get paid for this.
Don't feel like oh, I got a job, so I can't really do it. If it's something you want to do, reach out to us, man. We'll make it happen. We'd love to have you and talk to you and bring you on board. But anyway, enough of the sales stuff. What can we talk about? Because there's so much to talk about. Also, in case I forget, we're going to play some games tonight. So make sure you guys got your second screen ready. Later tonight, we will be playing some games. We'll do some trivia. We'll do some guespionage. We'll do some murder house trivia, whatever. We'll play some games. I'm looking forward to that. It's been a while since I spanked the audience in some games. So I'm ready to get at it tonight. First things first. We gotta watch the trailer for Black Panther that they just dropped. Probably one of the best trailers. Like they put it together so well, and it actually has me so hyped for this movie. So real quick,
I know they're doing a better job on the trailers than they're doing on some of their...
so good. So real quick, let's throw that up there, and then we'll talk about it. So check out Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
The most broken people can be great leaders.
His people did not call him general or king. They called him Kukulkan, the feather serpent god. Killing him will risk eternal war.
He's coming for the surface world.
We know what you whisper. They them who we are.
All right. Goodness gracious, how good does that look? Rob says, I'm calling it now. Killmonger's coming back. I don't know, man.
No.
I had a similar feeling, but I don't know. Maybe a cameo.
No, I don't.
Maybe a cameo.
Maybe
But
it's Shuri.
who is going to argue at this point that the Black Panther we see, that's Shuri? Like, that's
Absolutely.
I don't know why they're playing it coy. I don't know. Maybe there's a fake out in the movie, like somebody else gets it first or so. I don't know. But like at this point, why are they playing coy? It's so clearly Shuri in the Black Panther suit. Like, first of all, it's a very feminine cut. So we know it's a female. And then secondly, like they showed like the dots around the eyes. If you remember in the first Black Panther movie, when she geared up at the end and she had like the Panther gauntlets, she had the dots around the eyes in the same manner. So Rob says, well,
Ooh.
Killmonger was buried at sea. Namor is from the sea. Think about it. No,
Oh.
there's a possible connection there.
Yep.
Absolute possible connection there. I just think there's already so much that they're throwing in this movie between Namor, between Atlantis. You saw some of Ironheart. Riri Williams is in it. You know, the death of T'Challa. Like, that's so much ground to cover. To then also bring back Killmonger is just too much.
That's
It's
too
just
much. David had it'll be good, but I don't know if it'll be as good as the first one.
Here's the problem, and we've talked about this a lot up till now, is that it's going to be so difficult, or it has to be so difficult to make a part 2 called Black Panther Wakanda Forever, you know, about this character that was played by Chadwick Boseman, who's no longer with us. Like,
Right.
the amount of legacy, like they had to scrap. They said it. They had to scrap because they had already written part 2.
Yep.
And then he passed, and so like they had to rewrite it completely, start from scratch to somehow make a movie that represents what he stood for, that does him justice, that honors him and his character, while also still being entertaining and moving forward the MCU and all these things. Like, it's
Well,
going
and it's
to
not
be
just that it's part 2 to that. He became a pretty beloved character in the MCU.
absolutely everybody loved Black Panther. Nobody said anything bad about Chadwick Boseman's performance.
No.
Well, before he passed or anything like that.
No, I mean everyone was really happy
good.
with his performance, and he was a very popular character, and
It was a very good movie.
yeah, he did fine. And I so it's not like he's just like, I don't like you could have. How many times Loki could have been right now? Kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this was kind of a surprise to everybody. Well, most people, I from what I assume.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's a lot there, but I think it's going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be one of the best MCU movies to come out post pandemic.
Yeah. It's I think you're right. I feel like everything post pandemic has been trying to build and get to that point, but it's also, I'm a little torn because it's also a sequel.
Yes.
Which comes from before the pandemic. So like I feel like you can build off of that I don't know, that momentum of it, whereas like some of the stuff that's come out post pandemic has been like even the Black Widow stuff and some of the Disney Plus show
Black Widow
stuff,
was whatever. I Spider-Man No Way Home was probably the best film post pandemic MCU wise.
Yeah.
And even then, it was just kind of Doctor Strange. Like, see, Doctor Strange was fine. It was a fine movie.
Spider-Man No Way
Thor:
Home.
Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder wasn't a bad movie. I definitely we talked. It was a bit cheesy, a bit too silly.
Absolutely. But I think it's along this. It seems like all those Thor movies are along the same lines of kind of being that cheesy. He's that cheesy kind of whatever.
Recently. The first two where they were more in the line of seriousness and kind of like
A little bit.
Um,
Two is I don't know, but either way, he's been that likable kind of meathead character, so it
Yeah.
kind of goes along the lines of that same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Black Panther, the first one was such a serious film. It had a lot of seriousness to it.
Sure.
The writing was spot on.
Yeah.
The screenplay was really good. I think as long as they keep, I don't know, better. I bet it will be comparable to the first.
And it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to say if it'll be better or just as good or whatnot. I think we'll see. I think it's gonna be good.
I'm afraid there's going to be some Chadwick Boseman like people. It's the same with every fucking. This is the nerds fucking kill it. Okay, when it comes to this, so nerds don't do this to me. When they're like, well, you know, it would have been better. Chadwick Boseman being there. Yeah, of course it would have.
Of course.
But look what they fucking got to work with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they do that shit with like fucking Star Wars and shit, and they take a film that's perfectly fine and they fucking ruin it. Well, you know, his buttons weren't the right kind of buttons on it. Fuck you and your old fucking nerd out somewhere.
There's always gonna be people that want to poo-poo on anything fun and enjoyable and lovable.
Right.
And I think I do think it'll be good. I think with the weight of like Marvel wouldn't have done this unless they felt they could do it right because of it's not this isn't just like, oh, we made a crappy movie. Like this is like we shit on a dead man's legacy if they make a bad movie.
My kid did it to her mom earlier, so and that was her mom.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, but yeah, point is November 11th. Hey, Veterans Day, it's coming out in theaters. I already have
plans on Veterans Day.
A
couple plans on Veterans Day.
Okay.
One, I'm going to Applebee's because why the fuck not?
Gotta get your free blooming onion or whatever.
I was going to watch Family Feud.
There is going to be a very special episode of Family Feud where you might see a certain someone appear right there with Steve Harvey and play the game. We'll see how.
So
that works out.
I'm not sure I can miss that. I might have to go on November 12th.
I will tell you, I'm going November 11th. I've already bought my tickets. I will be there.
Because you already know what happens on Family Feud, dick.
That's not why. I'm going the midday matinee. I'm going at like noon. Me and the boys, we're getting together. We're going at noon. So that way I have plenty of time to get home to watch Family Feud later that evening.
And then go to Applebee's.
And then, of course, yes, grab my complimentary app. What's an app? Like a spinach dip?
I thought it was they have a menu and it's free.
I haven't done something like that in decades.
Sirloin or some shit.
It's anyway. What else? Oh, okay. Here's what. I haven't done this in a while. Let's switch over to.
We should. Yes, Scott. We should do that.
Switch over to movie news.
Do you not see what Scott just said?
What he says?
Special watch party for Family Feud on November 11th.
I am. I'll tell you, in my personal home, I'm doing a watch party in my personal home.
Well, why don't you set up your TV down here in the basement?
Set up like a webcam so we can all watch. I don't know. You know what I'll do? Maybe I can be like live tweeting as watching. So like, if you want to,
those cameras they had in the theater when Cap grabs Mjolnir and everyone goes crazy.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the same response when they see you on Family Feud?
That's exact. We're gonna do a super cut. This is what I'm gonna do. I need somebody who's really good at Photoshop or Premiere Pro or editing or whatever. Here's what I need you to do. We're gonna clip like when the episode comes out. I need you, like, the first time you see me or I get introduced or whatever, we need to, like, clip that out and superimpose it so it's on the big screen, like, during that Cap moment. So, like, the whole audience is like, yeah, as I appear on screen.
Yep.
I will give $1 to I'll give a coin to someone who can do a really good job at that to make a killer clip. I think that would be dope. Just the dumbest thing. Like when Steve Harvey's like, all right, come on down, and like I walk up to the podium and everything to do the whatever they call it, the face off. That's what I want. It's like slow camera turn, and it's Thanos looking over like, what? And then it's just CQ like walking on down to the face off. And
I don't
he's like,
even know who you are.
"Whoa!" Yes. Oh my god. So dumb. So
love
dumb.
it.
Pete wants to know, can you talk about the game show after November 11th? Yes, I can. Once it's aired, I can talk about it. And my goal is to get the winning team, whoever it be, to come on the show after it airs. So if that's Friday, November 11th, then whatever it is, Tuesday, November, I don't know, 14th or whatever, 15th, have them be the guest, and we can talk about the show and talk about the experience and all that. So, because I'm a gracious guy, win or lose, I still want to celebrate the winners. You only have to wait 2 hours because all the Raiders are out getting their free. You say the line at Applebee's, you have to wait 2 hours because all the radars are out there getting their free
yeah,
apps.
Thank me for my cervix.
Anyway, okay, got some movie news for you.
Yes.
This is exciting. Let me mock this up here a second. Boop. And now most people might be going, Armor Wars? Isn't that the Disney Plus show that's coming soon? That's not a movie, that's a TV show. Well, ha! Breaking news. Armor Wars is not going to be a Disney Plus show anymore. Disney has decided to make it a full-on theatrical run movie. So, it's not going to, well, I mean, it'll be on Disney Plus eventually, but it's not going to be a Disney Plus show. It's going to be its own 2-hour whatever movie. Now, part of me is happy about it. Part of me is sad about it because I'm going like, does that mean they didn't have enough content to fill 6 to 8 hours of show? Or was it just that they wanted to dump more money into it? And so, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But there's a couple news coming out of it is that obviously it's going to be a movie. But funny enough, Don Cheadle, who plays War Machine, Rhodey, his next appearance isn't actually in Armor Wars. His next appearance, much like he did for Falcon and Winter Soldier, his next appearance is actually going to be in the thriller series Secret Invasion that's coming out soon. Given previous circumstances and the plot of the Samuel L. Jackson starring show, it's even possible, there's a rumor that Cheadle might actually be playing a Skrull version of himself in Secret Invasion. So it's not actually Rhodey, it's a Skrull version of Rhodey. I don't know. We'll see how that sets up Armor Wars and even bigger things down the line. Now, the shift from Armor Wars as a series to a movie, it does mark the first time that one of Marvel Studios' Disney Plus originals have changed in such a way. Previously, the opposite occurred when Hawkeye was supposed to be a movie that ended up switching and becoming a Disney Plus series instead. So we've seen it now work both ways. Hawkeye the movie to Hawkeye the series, and Armor Wars the series now to becoming Armor Wars the movie. The last bit of news coming out of Armor Wars, because they announced another thing, is that Paul Bettany's White Vision will be in the series. So White Vision will be in the series. And also, this is going to be fun, Sam Rockwell is bringing back Justin Hammer. Remember in Iron Man 2, Justin Hammer, the rival to Tony Stark, was in that movie. So Justin Hammer's coming back to be in this as well. And if you think the last time you saw him was at the end of Iron Man 2, you're actually mistaken. He was a part of when they did the one shot for the Mandarin, where they showed the Mandarin in prison. He's actually in a small scene of that. You can see him in the cafeteria of the prison talking to one of the other guys. So the last we saw of him, he's still in prison. So, but if you're watching She-Hulk, I mean, if you see the Abomination can get a part in, well, shit, why can't
fucking literally anybody?
Yeah, why can't anyone?
Are we gonna talk about She-Hulk this week, or are we just gonna?
I mean, you have.
Well, let's finish what we're talking about, but I mean, then we'll
Yeah.
get back to it. Okay.
So anyway, yeah, the point was just that that it's going to be a movie. It won't be the next time we see Don Cheadle, and we confirmed have White Vision and Justin Hammer returning as well. So a lot to look at for Armor Wars. But go ahead, talk She-Hulk. You want
Okay.
you wanted to talk She-Hulk? Go ahead.
Well, I thought we were gonna finish talking about whatever you're talking
I
about.
did. That was it.
All the movie news.
Well, no, there's lots more movie news, but if you want to jump straight to She-Hulk, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I just was kind of curious, like, what is up with all those dudes in the thing? Like, you
What's
got like
up
the
with them?
porcupine dude. You got
Yeah.
like the half man bear pig dude or whatever.
Yeah, it's a bull.
Well,
but okay.
are those actual like what's
Those-
going on with these?
Those are all characters pulled from Marvel Comics.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, some very, like one-off. I think Porcupine was on the cover of like, I don't know, the 7th ever Ant-Man and the Wasp comic. Like he was on the cover of it. Like there are a lot very old, very never utilized. I wouldn't even say rarely utilized, never utilized characters that do exist within the universe. And even kind of the the vampire guy kind of alludes to the fact that we know we're getting Blade and Werewolf by Night, which is coming out literally I think in like 2 days. I think Werewolf by Night comes out. So yeah, they're all characters that exist. And Rob says, "Where is Daredevil?" Dude, if you didn't realize that they were gonna open the show with Mark Ruffalo's Hulk and close the show with Daredevil, if you didn't realize that coming into it, man, come on. Obviously, they weren't going to, put that stuff
Well,
together.
this is where I'm torn with the show right now. I'm at a crossroads with it.
Mhm.
Okay. That
Mhm.
show, this last episode,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we have all these very obscure characters.
Mhm.
It was either a complete and utter waste of time, or they're going to play some part farther on in this show / universe.
Well, I think that's what makes the Disney Plus shows so great, is that you can establish these characters and then not to
Right.
have, you don't have to have the payoff, so to speak.
Well,
Because
because here's the deal, I don't mind the character development at all,
Mhm,
and I've spoke at length of how happy I am that they are having this chance to really meet these characters and delve into their backstory and watch them evolve a little bit.
mhm.
That particular episode, right? We introduced what, 6 characters?
Maybe
So
more, but yeah,
I mean,
around,
ish.
yeah, around there.
That just seems like a lot to delve into if you're not going to do something with them at all.
Well, I mean, I
Or
think
is that trying to show a trend now that there are we're used to seeing in the MCU a very small handful
right.
of superheroes.
Right. So I think, okay, to your point, I think it's illustrating a couple different points. It's a lot about the story of her. This is her going to a support group, and that's how she's going
Right.
through that stuff. So
Mhm.
that's one element of it. B, we're seeing that Emil Blonsky, like even my wife, we're watching, and she's like, I don't trust him. This is all a fake out. No, he really is changed. He really does believe in this stuff, and he's really forming a support group to help people. So like that's part of the setup to show that like he is legitimately trying to help people. So that's another part of it. Lastly, I do think it's kind of what your point is, that we only see superheroes and super villains. These are now heroes and villains, or like these are your
They're just like
lower
an
tier,
enhanced
yeah,
people.
enhanced individuals, right? That's
Mhm.
what we got with the Titania and all these other characters, where they're not super villains, they're not superheroes, they're just kind of enhanced individuals. And it's something that in the comic books became a thing, right? Like you go from the 70s, they became more and more and more. There it was the early 2000s, there became a tipping point where it was like, Jesus Christ, every other person is a mutant or a superpowered somebody. And so like they had to like wipe the slate clean. Like they literally came up with a story arc which removed, I forget what it was, like 98% of the powers across the world or whatever, to make heroes and villains more smaller of sect of people versus like ginormous armies of people. So I think that's kind of what they're doing here, to show that like the consequences of all these events, right? We how many world-ending other world, like we've had alien invasions and cross portal dimension time traveling heist and like Wanda's hexes and like all these things that have been manipulating reality and changing reality. I think we're starting to see the effect of it. It's like the toxic dumping, how it then ripple, like there's mutations and there's biodomes break down and like we're starting to see the effects of that, right? The effects in a real world where you have real Avengers and real alien invasions and real Celestials coming out of the ocean. It leads to people feeling like they have to wear porcupine costumes, and it leads to people thinking they're matadors, but not really matadors.
But hold on, because the dude, they didn't really get into porcupine dude a lot. He just smells poorly, apparently.
Well, being in the suit, I don't think that was I think it was more of a cause, not an effect.
But what I'm saying, he smells poorly. Okay, that's the only thing they really said about him, his power. But fucking the Matador dude could shoot lightning out of his fucking sword.
Well, that was what do they call it? Bioconductive electricity or something like
Whatever, he made it for himself.
Sure.
So he can make electricity fire out of a fucking sword.
Well, he can make
the fucking man bear pig dude is actually half man, half bear pig. Right? You know what I mean? It's not just someone who dresses up as a superhero and goes around. He actually has some sort of mutation or some sort of powers. Whether it's a superpower or not is debatable.
Right.
I don't know about I don't know if the vampire guy was an actual vampire. Dude who attacked She-Hulk had powers a little bit, right? Not Hulk powers. But he wasn't no thug.
Which one are you talking about?
The dude who she tried to beat up in the episode.
Well, the guy, because he had a magical crowbar.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever.
That was an Asgardian crowbar, and that so he had no powers without that. He was just a regular guy. He was just a regular guy who had gotten a hold of an Asgardian crowbar and thought that made him.
I'm just saying, if she's here, if he's in that group, he's probably more than just some dude who bought a crowbar on Craigslist.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Debatable. What I'm saying, he's not Captain America, right?
Definitely not.
He's just some dude who has some sort of actual power or actual powerful weapon.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
So these aren't just people who are going around cosplaying characters. They actually do have, at some level, at least some of them have some abilities.
Right. And I think mutations. That's the point, is that some of them are enhanced and some of them are just kind of like, the Punisher, right? He's just a guy doing things. So like Porcupine, I think, is just a guy in a suit. The stinkiness came from him being encapsulated in the suit so long.
I'm being smart about it.
Yeah. So I think some of them are powered and some of them aren't, or they're a power adjacent or whatever. Scott has a good point. He says you can't have these A and B tier characters all the time. Sometimes the super small, almost not obscene, the small kind of lesser seen guys can be used as filler content, and also to show that there's more to the universe than A level powerful characters, which is true. The one thing we haven't seen, and I would love, and this is a perfect show to do it, where are the superpowers that are just dumb, right? Where is the guy that just has super smelling ability and he can smell a dirty diaper from 6 towns over? It's a horrible thing to have, right? Like every power seems to be awesome. Like I want to show me the guy. He's like, my mutant power was, I shit out my mouth. Like, you know what I mean? Like I want to see, like, where's the power that's like, this is a curse. Fuck laser beam eyes. Oh, that's a curse. I can't open my eyes. Like, bitch, no.
But hold on a minute, because here's where we need to back up a little bit. Okay. Everybody in the MCU to this point ish, nay Hawkeye, okay, and Kate Bishop, they've got some superpower from a super soldier serum or contact with a Infinity Stone, or they're a fucking Norse god or a literal alien. You know what I mean? It's not just fucking Joe Blow wakes up one morning and can smell dirty diapers in fucking Chicago. You know what I mean? There's all these like really big things that happen to a small number of people, and that's what makes them super individuals, right?
Right.
Basically, I mean, it's not just like I said, these mutations of people, I'm not going to call them mutants, right? Fucking man bear pig dude is kind of a mutant.
Well,
right?
he said he was like experimented on. Like that's what he said. Like he was almost like kind of like Rocket, where he was built in a lab kind of thing. He was a
Okay.
science experiment gone wrong.
But what I'm saying was a mutation, whether it was forced or not,
Okay,
right?
sure.
He's no Wolverine,
Right.
but he's
Yeah.
a mutated
Well, a
human.
mutation to me is like you were born with the gene, you mutated at some point and it happened naturally.
Mhm.
But yeah, like he
But
wasn't.
you see
born
what I'm
that
saying?
way.
You've got these people now who are more, but you don't need those people. You don't need dude who got worked on in a lab. You don't need that at all. You could go back to the LARP people that were in. If you want to have a support group kind of scenario like that, Emil Blonsky could just as much have those fucking LARPers on from
Sure.
Hawkeye.
I think the point was that like you know, being the Abomination, you know, it's about rehabilitation at a superhero like super level.
Yeah.
Versus, you know, he's not your he's not a licensed therapist, right? He's obviously doing this shit out of his own.
What happened to all his wives, by the way?
I don't know. They all they said is they were going to fund it. I don't know what happened to them. Whatever. But there's a couple of things I do want to talk about before we go to break. If
right.
you can let She-Hulk go for the moment.
No, I just one other question.
Okay, fine.
What are they going to do with her blood?
That is an excellent question, and I think.
What do you think they're going to do? We'll find out, I'm sure.
It might have something to do with, you know, trying to make clones, right? That's the classic thing you do with blood is try to make clones and copies. We've seen what it does to normal people, like when the Hulk's blood spilled on what's the dude's, which he's coming back as the leader. They said that's happening at some point. The guy that played
Is he coming back in this show?
Not in this show. I think it's like something else. I think it's like Ant-Man or one of the other projects. He's coming back. I don't think he's coming back.
Well, Ant-Man's coming out. What? Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania comes out February 17th.
Very soon. Yeah.
So would it be something kind of like what they did in Hawkeye, where they have just kind of like that last minute boop, and he's going to be like, "Thanks for the blood, bitches," and he's going to fucking take off.
Kind of possible. Could happen. Well, we know we're going to see Daredevil. We know we're going to see that.
Yes.
There's a couple other people they tease that in the trailers and stuff, so we'll see if that happens. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they do next with that. But speaking, that's what it is. Rob, you're spot on. The leader's coming back for Captain America 4. That's where we'll see the leader next, which was one of Hulk's villains. So it's interesting that they're gonna bring him back in Captain America 4. But that's
because Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to be Kang
and MODOK. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it was a great segue to where I wanted to go. If you're not aware, they did show a trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp, or Ant-Man Quantumania. Still the dumbest fucking
name. It is Ant-Man and the Wasp
Quantumania. Yeah. They showed a trailer for it at D23 at Comic-Con, but only the people in attendance saw it. It wasn't released online. Well, some leaked, very poor footage of it came out. I watched it. I'm that guy. I needed to see it. Very fascinating to see the stuff that it shows. And one of the things it does show is a blink and you'll miss it view of MODOK. And no, I'm not going to show it here. I'm not going to put audio here because I ain't trying to get copyright street in Disney. I got a window here. I'll get sniped right through the window. But they did show, a glimpse of MODOK. They showed there, if you want to go out there and find it, it is accessible out there. Google it. You do see Bill Murray confirmed will be in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. You see him. You see Jonathan Majors as Kang doing some like his character of He Who Remains was so fun and silly. That is not this character. It like my blood ran cold when he talked. You know, because at one point Ant-Man's like, I'm one of the Avengers. And he's like, Avengers? Are you one of the ones I killed? like, did I kill you already? And it's just like, it makes your blood just chill. So, reason I bring all this up is there was a leaked image, and I never shared it here. I'm going to show it now, of this, which someone said like this was leaked merch for Quantumania, and this was our first look at MODOK. Now, the reason I wrote it off is it was an unconfirmed source, and I don't know, it just didn't look like official gear for a Marvel movie. But in this, because this image leaked a while ago, before the trailer. So when people came out of watching the trailer, they went, this is him. This is MODOK. This is what he looks like. And I'm like, wow, like if they really showed him, and so this could be a legit shirt apparently available for Quantumania. Now, I won't show the trailer, I won't play the audio, but there's a tiny clip. Someone clipped it. Now, understand, I'm going to show this. Understand that this is a freeze frame of a, like the trailer was, obviously shot in someone's pocket. So like, it was at an angle, it was weird. So like somebody took that, right sided up, kind of balanced it out and changed it was very dark. So they changed a little bit of the colors. So this isn't a 100% accurate replica of what we're going to be looking at, but here it is. Your very first look at what MODOK, machine only designed for killing? Was it? What did MODOK stand for? I forget.
The K is kill.
Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna bug me. I'll figure it out later. So this is a very creepy look at MODOK for this movie, and someone had posted that like it, especially here. Let me bring this one up because I think in this one it looks a lot more likely. But if you look at this, someone went like, hey, if you remember in the first Ant-Man, Yellow Jacket kind of got sucked up into his own body. Like, right? His arms got pulled in and his legs got pulled in, and then he kind of sucked it into himself. And they're like, if you can kind of like almost squint and look at it, like, doesn't that kind of look like Yellow Jacket's helmet from Ant-Man 1? And then I was like, man, what if they brought back the guy that played Darren Cross, Yellow Jacket, and like he was MODOK, right? This was, this is what was left of him that got transported into the, whatever it is, the quantum realm. And like, that's the best that they could kind of rebuild his body to look like. Oh, thank you, Keith. Mental organism designed only for killing. MODOK. I guess the 4 gets dropped. The F in 4 gets dropped. But yeah, mental organism design. Who fucking comes up with these names? It's so dumb. Anyway, so I don't know. It's something about it. Mechanized organism designed only for killing. Yeah, something like that. What do you think? What do you think if that is Darren Cross, Yellow Jacket, survived himself being imploded into the quantum realm, and now he is MODOK? What do you think of that?
It seems like a stretch.
Really? Versus just some random big-headed, no-body having weirdo?
Oh, like fucking Kane can't just go fucking grab one?
I mean, I
it's
guess.
The quantum realm, dude. Seriously. Like,
I guess
it could be anything.
All types of weirdos and freaks in the quantum realm. But yeah, I give him credit. Like, MODOK is a very silly character, and like is a giant floating head. Yeah. Like, it's a weird, and for them to be as crazy and want to bring that to the real world and reality and make it a real thing, I think that's a very cool. I think
is it going to ruin the movie?
I hope not. Hey, you put Bill Murray in a Marvel movie. That, funny enough, I goddamn it, I love Bill Murray. Mm-hmm. If anything's gonna ruin the movie, I think it'd be Bill Murray, because he is such a character,
right? Because you were just talking shit about Thor and how it's not really all that serious and blah 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 blah.
I didn't. I had an issue with Thor. They made him too comical. They made him too frat boy. And that I just didn't enjoy that. You can I look at Ragnarok, and he was a little silly and sometimes serious, and that worked. I feel like Love and Thunder, they just completely removed any trace of seriousness. At one point, he's making jokes at a bunch of children who have been kidnapped and will be murdered, and he's like cracking jokes at them. Like, there's got to be some, fucking Jane is dying of cancer, and he's like,
trust me, I know.
and he's making jokes about his hammer.
But in all seriousness, like I've struggled with the Ant-Man series.
It's a little silly.
And it's not even just that. It's kind of whatever. I mean, because Guardians of the Galaxy is kind of silly and fun.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed it fine.
Yeah.
Thor, I've enjoyed it fine.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of struggle with the Ant-Man series.
I think this
I
movie,
like Paul Rudd. He's a fine guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Paul's great.
Maybe he's a dick, but I mean, as far as an actor goes, he's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
And so I just.
As an actor, he's whatever. That's funny. No,
I mean, like I don't know. I just kind of
I was worried when they announced this was going to be Quantumania. I already knew that meant they were going to spend the majority of the film in the quantum realm, which I feel like already is, like, if not done right, can just feel ugh. Yes. So,
and then to add on MODOK, to add on that type of,
he's a very ridiculous character, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I give them kudos for trying to tackle such a character, and then to also have Kang the Conqueror involved. Like I said, I'm more worried than anything about having Bill Murray in the movie because I feel like he's going to be such a distraction. He's the guy that loves to chew the scenery. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's going to be hamming it up, but who knows? Maybe
it seems to me, and this is nothing against any of it. It just seems going to be a lot going on.
I mean, yeah,
it just seems like there's going to be a lot.
But I feel like that seems to be every third movie. If you look at every character's third movie, it's a lot. It's a lot. And because that's why they feel like they have to raise the stakes and all that. So I don't know. We'll see.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, it just seems like it's just.
Yeah.
But then again, it's all quantum bullshit. That I feel like Kang the Conqueror, if he's going to be the big villain in this, the start of his villainacy, deserves better.
Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I want look, Marvel, if you're out there, if you're listening, the trailer is already leaked, right?
Just send it.
Give it full send. Full send, man. Give us the HD quality version of the clip so we can all freeze frame it and analyze every little detail.
Yep.
Because there's so much I want to talk about in that trailer, and I don't know. We'll see. I got one more thing. I know we're already past the hour, and I want to get into our other stuff. But one more story we got to talk about real quick. Quick. The non Marvel thing that I wanted to touch on. Well, there's a lot of things I want to touch on, but Nintendo of America put out a caption, to put out a quote, and they were saying, "Tune in," which there's such a random 1:05 p.m. Such a random time, but tune in 1:05 p.m. Pacific time on 10/6. That's Thursday.
Yes.
For a Nintendo Direct, the Super Mario Brothers movie presentation, introducing the world premiere trailer for the upcoming film. Now, they released this poster for it, and we need to discuss for a second. This is the poster for the Super Mario Brothers movie. This is the one that's going to be voiced by Chris Pratt, Michael Keegan-Key, Jack Black is in it. Just so many people. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Like, they're bringing in heavy hitters. But this is the first poster they've released, and obviously you see at the top of it has Nintendo/Illumination, which is the same company that does Minions. So you know it's going to be entertainable for the kids, right? This is the people that bring you the Minions. This is going to be a cash cow. The reason I bring it up is because of all the things that you could say about the poster, the cast, whatever. Do you know what the biggest comment online about this poster?
What's that?
Where is Mario's ass? The internet is in an uproar. The Nintendo fanboys are in an uproar because why does Mario have a flat ass?
Hold on a minute. I gotta do it.
Take a minute. Take a beat. This is what
All right, I'm back.
this is what the diehards are complaining about. They see this, which to me seems like as good as a representation of the Mario world that you could get, making, because you can't make think about it. Like Mario Brothers, you just get out, you start running, you hit things. Like there was no story to it. Princess, you need to rescue a princess. That was the it of the story.
Yeah.
But of all the things, like I get when the first Sonic trailer released and the internet was in an uproar, like man, I was on board with it. I was like, what the fuck is that thing? Because it ain't no Sonic. For people, you talked about nitpicking. Remember, you talked about like the button's not in the right place. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I recall, like Mario had a bit of an ass, like in the 3D adaptations of
In what, the 8-bit fucking booty?
There was one more bit of booty. there was a bit of booty. They removed a bit of booty. Kaz says he's clenching. That's what it is. He's
doing kegels.
He's just flexing. Yeah. And Scott's right. Think about this man does squats and jumps all day, all night. Dude should have a fucking rump. I'm just saying.
Because when this whole conversation, have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yes, of course I have.
And they want to know whose butt it is and why he's farting.
Yes.
That seems like this entire argument. And that is the point where we've become as a society is just directly in front of Butt, the movie. So that's why I'm verklempt. I gotta.
Oh man. Yeah. So hopefully the next time we all gather, we will all have seen the Super Mario Brothers movie trailer, which has got to be filled with one-liners and jokes and silly cracks and things like that. Lots of references to Mario.
Yeah, but you know what? So Seth Rogen did that. What was that hot dog?
Oh yeah, the Sausage Party.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that wasn't really a Seth, like he was one of the voices, but that wasn't like his thing. Like it wasn't. Seth Rogen's actually a very accomplished guy behind the scenes. Like he's involved in The Boys. He's involved in Invincible.
Fucking God.
What did I miss?
He's flashing the mushroom and trying to make it look bigger.
Yeah, I mean, if you follow the mushroom's eyes, right? If his line of sight, he definitely doesn't be looking at Mario's face. Is all I'm saying. Like, and he seems like, and he kind of to be like coming at him with like this like. Anyway, all right, we're gonna take a quick break. Short break to pee break and drink break. Grab your second screens. We're playing some games tonight. If you don't mind, throw up in the chats. Do you guys want to play Murder House Mystery Trivia, whatever, or Guespionage? I know is a usual favorite, or something else. Let me know in the chats, and I'll queue it up on the break, and we'll get rolling here in a few minutes. It'll be a short break, so that our boy Radar can go pee-pees and smoke one or something.
Pee in the party. Pee in the party.
And yes, Kaz, maybe next time we'll get some new Jackbox games. I know I'm well overdue for some new stuff. But all right, guys, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with more right after this. Shots.
You're listening to the sounds of WTF Nation Radio.
You there? Yeah, it is right, you. Let me ask you something, alright? Where the hell do you think that you're going? Oh, what do you think because the show is going to commercial that means you get to just walk away? Well, CQ asked me to pass on the little message, alright? And it says, I'll be back.
After all I've done, do you love me now? Do you love me now? After all I've said, running through your head, do you love me now? Do you love me now? And if I told you everything, I bet you cry and run away. 'Cause with all the lies I keep, made you believe this was me. The truth is I am not at all who I preach myself to be. And I deserve to be alone, and I'm alone here with me. And after all I've done, do you love me now? Do you love me now? After all I've said, running through your head, do you love me now? Do you love me now? And if I told you everything, I wonder if you would believe that with all the ways you've tried, I couldn't change my selfish needs. And with endless love from you, I took for granted everything. And I deserve to be alone here with me. After all I've done, do you love me now?
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Let's get Radar out here, huh? Shall we? Let's
Hi,
get
Radar.
Radar. Hey, Radar, welcome back.
Hi.
Alrighty, buddies, we are ready to play some Jackbox TV games. So to join us, go to jackbox.tv on your second device. Enter room code RYB as in boy, E. It's like Rube, but with a Y. So yeah. Right now we got 4 people. We're looking for some more players. Come on out. I know there's a bunch of y'all watching. I can see you out there. Even if I can't name y'all, I can see you. Join on in the fun festivities. Join us as we make absolute fools of ourselves. Let's see if I can't switch over to the game view. Hi. Let's get Radar in here. Why can't we see Radar? Radar, where are you? There you is.
No, I know.
There
Not
you
very fun.
is. And me, I need to put me. Let's give me I don't know. Nope. There we go. That'll work. I want to be in a bubble today. I'm gonna be in a bubble for this.
Nice.
All right. Oh, we got GGN up in the house too. For y'all don't know, GGN, it's one of our sister stations, the Grunts Gaming Network. They're joining us on some fun gaming stuff tonight. All right. Let us kick this shiz off.
Cameras picked up something really weird.
We got some game guys, and let me know if as we're playing, if the volume is too loud or not loud enough, or if we're too loud or not loud enough. Let us know so we can do that. Let's kick this bad boy off. I'm excited to dominate per usual. Everybody's in. Let's go. Keep your second screen experience handy.
Hello. You know, most guidance counselors don't tell you how exciting being in a government agency that spies on people can be. So we decided to make a game to show you how much fun we have watching your every move. We call it Espionage.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna be able to hear it.
You can't hear it?
Nope. I can't because if we do it how we did before, it echoes through. But it's fine. I don't need to hear it. I'll be fine without hearing it.
Let's start with you.
All right.
Whose radar sucks?
I don't know. How about
Sorry, that's my other account.
Fucking probably.
Nice. Whoever gets that, high five.
what percentage of people stash private photos on their computers in a file folder with a misleading name? Think carefully. You want to be as close as possible.
What about you, Radar? Do you have any private photos stashed under a misleading name?
No, I really don't.
I may or may not. I don't know. We'll see.
No.
Time's a wasting.
Someone's thinking it's a very high number.
75%.
75% by Radar Sucks.
Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. You can also double down and guess
Don't feel bad because we got Radar Sucks and CQ's a big loser. All right, fair enough. I like it. All right.
Lower across the board. And survey
Mine's be right around 60.
Boom!
Oh wow! Really?
Boom.
I think there's a lot of liars that take these quizzes.
There probably is a lot of liars that take these quizzes. And guys, if you're not in the game and you want to play, you just came late or whatever, you can go to jackbox.tv and use the room code RYBE to play as the audience.
Yes.
So don't feel like you need a spot per se.
Have I ever told you all my brother was killed by falling prices?
I love the quips in
What
here. they're
percentage
fun.
of people have visited a Walmart between midnight and 4 a.m.?
Ooh.
Mm.
I met my second wife at Walmart between midnight and 4 a.m.
Was it your second ex-wife, John?
I had my second, yeah, the dead one. Dead ex-wife.
The dead from cancer one.
No, she didn't have cancer. She did drugs.
Oh, okay. The dead from drugs one. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Have visited Walmart between. I'm gonna.
Midnight and 4 a.m.
I'm gonna
And
go
admitted it?
lower, only because.
I'm gonna go higher.
How worldwide is
Okay,
Walmart?
let's see the right answer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we know who's taking these quizzes. We know what percentage of America is taking this quiz.
You
Good
know,
Lord.
honestly though, I used to go there on purpose, like at 2 in the morning, because there's nobody fucking there.
Okay,
Walmart's so much better when there's nobody there.
Name a number of people that have PTSD and don't want to
And then
deal
you
with
have
it.
an excuse for being in pajamas. It's 2 in the morning.
All right, what's my question here?
What percentage of people watch Wheel of Fortune at least once a week?
Oh, man. Well, it's got to...
Wheel of Torture once a week.
Wheel of Fortune. Screw it.
50%.
I don't know. Just it
Wow,
feels
right at 50,
it
huh?
feels like a 50. Like it's gonna be like a 49 or a 52. It's gonna be like right in that window. I don't know.
I'm gonna go a
Screw
little bit
all
higher. It's probably lower. It's actually probably a lot lower.
Running out of time.
God, I don't
Oh,
know. It
man.
depends on who they ask. Because if they're like our parents' generation, they watch that shit religiously.
Wow.
It's the same amount of people who also
Ooh,
live
I
in
was not
nursing homes
expecting
at least once a week.
11%.
So you say if 75% of people are going to midnight at 2 a.m. and of that same population, only 11% are watching Wheel of Fortune, I'm sad for our generation.
Next up.
I'm sad for what's left. David says people
Let's
still
see
have
if this
cable.
one pushes any buttons.
Right?
Game
It's
volume.
on Hulu
What
as well.
percentage of people will not say anything to
Let's bump up
strangers in
the
elevators
volume
unless
a
the
bit
strangers
here.
speak first?
Percentage of people who will not say anything to strangers in elevators unless strangers speak first. It better be about 200%. If I'm on a fucking elevator, you don't say a fucking word to me. A urinal, elevator. Those two places don't want to talk. Don't want to fuck
You're
talk to you.
almost out of time. 66%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
People have Hulu? Yeah. Of course they do. More people have Hulu than fucking say words in an elevator. I feel like this is going to be lower though.
Most of you are saying higher. Okay, right answer is...
Wow.
9%.
Wow. I was way off.
I was gonna say way higher too, and then I went, let me just say higher.
Let's see who
Nailed
got it
it.
right. Here's some points.
Gotta hold my top spot. CQ is a big loser. Keep going.
All
You're
right,
doing
Fidel,
great.
What do you have for this?
Although I want Radar Sucks to win.
Forbidden sex. All right.
Damn.
What percentage of people have
What
engaged in
percentage
sexual
of people have
activity with
engaged in
another
sexual
person
activity with
somewhere in
another
a
person
restaurant?
somewhere in a restaurant?
Mm.
Oh. In a restaurant, it's rather specific.
Somewhere in a restaurant.
Anytime now.
Really?
69%.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Yup.
You're gross. And literally every clean sweep said lower. Thank you for the free press. Just for
I was
the joke
actually
of it.
thinking. I was really thinking about 40.
Oh
In
my
my brain housing group, I was thinking 40.
Okay, who's up
I've had sex in a restaurant, so sorry you guys are boring.
That was good.
Sorry about
people have
Beth said, "Do
problems.
bars count?" That's well, I
They
mean,
serve food there.
if they serve food, if they serve
I've
food.
ever kissed a cat.
Oh
percent?
man.
People ever kissed a cat
I mean,
on purpose?
I mean, who hasn't kissed a cat? I mean,
they lick literally every square inch of their body.
I mean, I'm sure. I would say less
Almost at a
people.
50%. What do y'all think? Higher
Oh,
or
wait,
lower?
straight 50.
50's probably about right, man.
I'm gonna
full send it, dude. I'm gonna say a bunch. I'm gonna say people are weird, dude.
I
For
want to
making
say
out with
it's.
cats.
I want
50's
to.
tough.
I wanted to say much higher. I wanted to say much higher, but
Well, I did.
I'm hedging.
We'll find out who's right. I said much higher.
I'm hedging.
We're saying higher. Now let's get to
I'm
the right
hedging.
answer.
Come on.
I'm edging.
Oh yes!
For F's sake!
Yes! 14%. I knew it. I was gonna say like
man.
65 is right around where I would have went.
Right. Nice
Oh,
job. I've got
yeah.
some points for you.
Oh, they gave it to you?
And what have we here?
Oh no.
I guess.
That's too bad.
No. Nope.
That answer was
And
closer
exit.
than
Nope.
15%. Shouldn't have doubled down.
Shouldn't have doubled down.
Whatever.
CQ's a big loser.
Who's next?
The
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Body piercings.
Oh, yeah.
Who has got
What percentage of people have
body
non-ear
piercing
body piercings?
in a restaurant?
Percent of people have non-ear body piercings. I would say that's. I mean, it also like when was this survey taken too?
Yeah, and what demographic? Because
Oh yeah, I mean it matters. But I'm like, if you ask that question in let's say
45%.
2001 versus
Everyone pick
2020,
higher or lower.
it'd be a big difference. Non-ear body piercings. I'm gonna.
wait, it's the same people that go to Walmart 2 in the morning. There's more
That
than
is-
45%. God damn it!
I'm gonna say higher,
I put lower.
Okay, let's
but
see
I
the right
almost
answer.
wanted to say much higher.
Ah, dude, you
Those
got
years.
The demographic, that's got to be
Who
wrong.
got it right?
Yeah, like
Nice
even if
job.
it's like an
I've got some
eyebrow or a tongue or it doesn't have to be
right,
anything
or
crazy.
Jacob's ladder,
Next up,
It was the Prince Albert,
or Radar's
we
ladder.
have definitive proof here at the agency, but tell me,
a CQ special, whatever.
what percentage of people believe that there are aliens
Ooh,
out there
what
somewhere
percentage
in the
of people
universe?
believe there are aliens out there somewhere in the universe? What percentage of people know there are aliens out there somewhere?
I feel like that
Fucking-
percentage is different. The people that know versus the people that believe. It's a difference. I'll tell you, I'm in the percentage of people that know. That know there are aliens out there.
54%.
All right, well,
Okay,
good for you.
higher or lower?
I'm torn here. Do I play? All right, I need a point boost.
I'm begrudgingly going
And the
lower.
correct answer is
Come on. I knew I should have went much higher. I knew I should have went much higher. Damn it.
3% to get points.
Come on.
Huh.
Let's see who got
I
it
thought
right.
54% was right about fucking perfect. That's why I didn't know whether to go higher or lower. I thought it was going to be right in that 55 to 60%.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Around
Jesus,
time.
I sucked tonight.
Fun around. This is where you make up most of your points
We
here.
found the most popular
I-
answers to this
no.
question.
Even the person in last
What
place.
type of act is people's
Me?
favorite part of a circus?
You mean me?
All right, let's see
That
the
you talking about?
answers.
What type of act is people's favorite part of the circus?
You have
Fucking
3
none.
chances to pick the most
Circuses
popular
are dumb as
answers on the
fuck.
board. Good luck.
Guys, you gotta pick multiple
If you're in the audience,
answers.
your answers determine who gets points.
None is one of the answers. Oh,
that motherfucker.
man. Oh.
Acrobatics.
You know it ain't clowns. Nobody
Fuck
likes
that, I
clowns.
pick clowns.
Don't forget
Nobody
to
picks.
I just,
Nobody likes
the
clowns.
circus is
Okay,
such
let's see what
fucking
you pick.
bullshit.
All right, come on. So we got 3 for tightrope, 2 animals, acrobatics. I did not pick acrobatics.
Okay,
Clowns.
computer,
Who
show us the
picks
most
clowns?
popular
Nobody
I
likes
did.
clowns.
And I picked none.
All right, we're doing good.
Ha ha! Same with lion taming.
All
On
right.
top of magic.
Oh, the acrobatics was one of them. I don't think I'm.
Dude, I love the flibbity gibbets. I don't really like it at the circus, but I love watching when they get all flibbity gibbets and they bounce around like the fucking beams and shit. Yeah, those are fun to watch. I like what. My niece does that.
Oh, GGN up on the top of the leaderboard.
Wow, you
All right.
know all our data.
All right.
Now we can never let you leave the facility.
To Saba.
Great job.
To Saba. GGN
Really?
to Saba.
Kicked our ass. Good job.
I was a close third, man. I was in it. I was in it. CQ's a big loser.
We gonna do the other one now?
Do we want to jump straight to the other one, or do we want to run another round of this? Let's jump to the other one. All right, hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna switch up the room here.
You like the murder mystery?
I do.
Yeah.
I like both. I'm a big fan of both, actually. Let's go. Hang tight, guys. 1 second.
Have we decided? I thought we were gonna play like World of Tanks one night or something.
We gotta. First of all, CQ did not get smoked. Calm down. All right. I placed.
What a sore loser.
I placed. Okay.
What a sore loser.
I was. Don't come at me with that. All right.
Sore loser.
I'm in the medal. I'm in the medal category.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
All right. Let's just respect. Let's respect the bronze. All right. All right. So the next one we're gonna play is once again Jackbox.tv. ISJS is the room code. ISJS. Here, let me put it up here. Where's my buttons? There we go. ISJS. ISJS. Smoked CQ. And there's Radar Sucks. God bless.
Good.
God bless. I got fans. You're not the only one. Oh man.
Got
you
Bethany
guys.
in the house.
Bethany in the house. What's up? And Rob. We got room for one more live, and then plenty of audience spots available as well. How was the sound, guys? Were we good? Were the game good? Just curious. Let's see. Got room for one more person. We'll give it another 30 seconds, then we'll launch it. So I think we can get like 2 rounds of this. It's fun. It's fun. So they say CQ got smoked. How dare you, Rob? You're this close from getting banned. Okay.
Hold the band hammer coming out.
This close. Tell me I got smoked. And For the Emperor is joining us. I can only assume who that is. All right, let's kick this off. If you guys want to join in the audience. You'll be able to play alongside us as we get this going. All right, we can skip all the nonsense. Get straight to the murder.
I always do poorly.
Wake up.
I'm just not smart.
Wake up.
Here we go.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a thoughtful treatise on the futility of life. You know, like Mom used to make. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions.
All right, we know. We asked this. Yeah, we know all this stuff.
Talking, but whatever. Let's get to it.
I don't know. It's next to the G spot.
All right, question 1. Here we go.
Look, I may be a sociopath, but even I cry during Pixar movies. What does the A in Wall-E
What
stand
does the
for?
A?
Use your device to answer the question.
Oh man.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
I'm in the money, baby. Radar.
The rest of you
Radar.
I don't fucking know. I never even watched that stupid show.
They don't even say it in the movie.
The killing floor. It's time for some number fun.
Oh,
Hey,
good at
math.
math. I
Questions
fucking
as you
strong
can
too.
before time
All right, here you
runs
go.
out. The
Number as
person who
many
does the
questions
worst
as you can.
dies.
The worst mathematician dies.
Time to get your math on.
Do math. Rob's getting smoked. Rob, you gotta do math. 1 plus 1
So much
is
math
2.
going on right now.
Just so you know. Help you with your homework. It's close.
You're almost there. Map it up.
Neck and neck.
Oh, I fucking.
Oh, so close. So close.
So I just killed you and you're totally a ghost now.
Fuck, I was a Marine too.
You're a trivia murder party.
I happen to know Rob was Army. Radar's a Marine.
Yeah, Radar's a Marine. There you go.
That's all right.
Here's how everybody
Don't give up,
so
Rob.
far.
You're still in it to
It's
win
real
it.
early though, so don't freak out.
There you go. Don't freak out.
Next question.
All right.
What channel did That's So Raven originally
So
air on?
Raven.
Ooh. Oh man, I'm sure.
I think I got it wrong. I thought it was the WB.
Disney Channel, baby. There you go.
Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices.
2 for 2
I've
in
given
it.
all the safe players a bit of poison.
Oh, the poison pellet.
Pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
Ooh. I'm gonna put mine in. All right. Which one do you drink from, Radar? Life on the line, right here. Which one do you drink from?
Now. Pick a chalice to drink from.
I know what number I'm
had a
gonna
toast
drink
prepared,
from.
but nobody really seems
Lucky number?
interested. Oh well.
Lucky number. What?
4.
Oh,
What was the skull? The one with the
Hope it
fucking
tasted
skull.
good.
Drink
Now
from
let's
the
see
skull.
what everyone drank.
Oh,
Let's
Bethany drank the
go.
poison, and you did it! Wow.
Yeah. Safe
Wow. All right,
I wish
2
I
for
had the rights
2.
to play
Radar
Bill
surviving the
Gates'
kill
Rose
floor like
right
he's in an
now,
episode
but
of
I
Saw.
So I might get any points.
Just to prove this isn't a fever dream, here are the scores again.
How is he getting less
All right,
points if he's getting the
next
same right
question.
answers?
I get any
Maybe
The
it's
dish
speed.
mahi mahi is also known as what?
Fish mahi. It's also.
Oh. Shit.
I feel like you can't eat dolphins. Like, I don't think you're supposed to do that. Those are mammals.
And the correct
They're
answer is
fish. They live in the water. What?
It is dolphin fish.
No!
I don't
Guess
know
who got it right?
shit.
Let's
I don't
go
know shit
somewhere
about fish. Oh, damn it. I wanted to survive.
You're in luck. There's a big pile of cash in here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't.
Don't do it.
There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die.
Don't do it. Don't
Stop.
do it.
Collaborate. Enlist Trixie who
Don't
has any
do
kind
it.
of moral compass whatsoever.
Don't do it.
You're
No,
also
you
greedy.
fucking
You're
bastard.
also dead.
The money. Oh, we both got killed.
Yeah.
I
I wouldn't trust you either. You took the money too, dick face.
Yeah.
There you go,
because-
fart knocker.
having
Because
so
if he
much fun
takes
right
it
now.
and I
I'm gonna have
don't,
to
I
journal
die
about this
anyway.
later.
At least this way I killed both of us.
Let's try another one.
Fair. I should be
Who
alive.
wrote the Notebook and A Message in a Bottle? And ooh,
Who wrote
also
the
my
notebook,
favorite,
a message in a
Walk to
bottle, and a
Remember.
walk to remember?
Oh.
I don't know shit. Eeny, meeny, miny, dude. That's who did it.
Don't you love trivia? Make you feel so smart.
Oh, I know I'm done with shit. I don't need this thing to
Who
tell me
said
I'm done.
this?
Ah, lucky guess!
Only a ghost
Lucky
got it wrong.
motherfucking guess.
Too easy.
There we go.
All right, next question.
I can't believe you're still
Penny
alive.
Black is the name for the world's first.
Penny Black is the name of first.
What do I care? I'm already dead. Penny Black. Penny
And the correct answer is this one.
Oh, lucky guess number 5,
You all need to be
bitches.
taught a lesson.
Oh man, Radar.
Holy shit.
Let's see if you can string some letters
Wait.
together. Use letters to spell the longest word
What is
you
this?
can before time runs out. I got
Apparently
some of
you
these
didn't
letters
make
from
the-
Highlights
these
Magazine.
I put the
Don't
postage
be the
stamp.
person with the shortest word, or
Yeah.
you'll regret it.
You're still making
Word time, go.
make a word. Longest
The
word you
letters
can.
don't have to touch each other. And remember to press submit when you're done.
Letters don't have to touch each other. Make sure to hit submit.
Does that have to be a real word?
Yes, it has to be a real word. Time's running out.
I don't know if that's a real word.
Lock
not sure it's a real word.
something in. You might be the only person that locks something in.
It may not be a real word though.
It'd be a word. Oh, Fia finally locks one in.
You're almost out
Smoke
of time.
CQ and Radar Sucks comes in under wire. Can Smoke CQ do it?
Ooh, let's see what you did there.
Oh.
This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you.
Is donator a real word? Or do you...
They gave you the check. I mean, they gave you the check, so it's got to be a real word.
No, Radar! But I thought I got that one right.
I
I
apparently
hit the
didn't.
postage stamp. I hit the postage
I've got
stamp.
more questions for you. Which body of water becomes unusually warm due
Which
to El
body
Nino?
water becomes warm due to El Nino? My bathtub.
Yeah, that's funny. I think you also get more money. Like, if you get an answer right, it's money. But the
Yeah.
faster you get the answer right, you get more money.
You don't really have time to Google.
Who picked this one?
Oh,
I
no.
knew that one.
You're in.
Damn.
I knew that one.
Radar Sucks is on the
Let's
killing
test your
floor.
memory. Everyone gets to play this time.
Ooh, everyone plays.
Memorize the pattern.
Oh, Christ. Memorize.
And done. And while we have a second, I'd like to take a moment and let you know that the brown-footed lemur is almost extinct through the deforestation of Madagascar. So if you care about the planet like I do, here's what you can do. Oh, a Google alert. They're extinct. Never mind. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons?
Oh,
If
damn
anyone
it.
does better than you, I will kill you.
Move the pattern of the weapons. I already think I got it wrong.
I think I got it wrong too. I'm pretty confident in the first three.
Gotta do something. Radar Sucks. Just like saying that name. I'm really rooting for you, Radar Sucks.
This was the pattern.
Oh, I
How'd
was
you do?
way off.
Oh, that was way off too.
But did
Three
anyone do
correct.
better than you?
Fia.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fia personally killed
To be
Radar
fair,
Sucks.
predators are supposed to attack the weakest link.
All right. Fia is dominating right now, cash-wise.
Let's try
And
another
you,
one.
how are you still alive, Radar?
Lucky
Just
guesses.
thinking about sloths.
Literally
Where do
lucky
sloths
guesses.
come from?
Where do sloths come from? Their mom. Oh, get wrecked.
From the dreams of children.
Who picked this?
Yay!
Fuck.
Let's play a game.
Luck run out.
You're not dead yet.
Let's play
Oh,
a dice
yeah, really?
game.
Oh, dice.
I'll
I'm
go
good at this one.
first.
Yeah.
9. Now I need a little help from a safe player. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours.
Oh, this is as random can be. You gotta pick higher or lower there, guy.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll just.
Okay, seems doable. I don't know, it's a toss-up. Roll higher than me or you die.
All right.
Oh my God! There we go.
I thought these dice were rigged.
Oh my God, Radar showing that luck beats skill any day.
Let me pitch you a
Fuck
business
yeah.
proposition. Trail mix, but just
Better
the
lucky than
peanuts.
ugly.
Think about it and get back to me.
Sorry, I'm both.
How about this? When was the first Farmer's Almanac published?
I'm actually confident in this answer.
Mm.
There's been a lot of history questions, and I'm kind of a history guy.
You are a history guy.
I'm a history guy.
You're a history
And
guy.
the correct answer is this.
Oh, but I was wrong as fuck on that one.
I have a surprise for
no.
you.
Oh no, Radar dead.
Killing floor.
Let's play the finger cutting game.
Oh,
This one's a little
now
ooky.
why do I get this
Just
one?
choose one of your fingers to cut off.
Choose
Easy
one of my
peasy,
fingers.
lemon
Choose
squeezy.
wisely, Radar. Choose wisely.
All right, let's lose a finger. Looks like my puppies are eating well tonight.
Ring finger. What does that say? Mrs. Radar, what does that say about him? You survived.
Here's another one.
One finger less.
What animal cannot give you
What animal
rabies?
cannot give rabies?
Ooh. Easy. Z. I could be totally wrong too, by the way. That's the best part of it.
And the correct answer is this one.
Boom! Let's
Very
go.
good.
Anaconda don't want none.
Okay,
Dude, you and Fia are just
this is
going back and
embarrassing.
forth here.
I don't have any more regular trivia questions for you.
Yeah, she's smarter than
I didn't expect you to live this long, and all I have left are final round questions. I don't know whether to blame you for being too smart or blame myself for cutting corners content-wise. Either way, it's time to speed things up.
That's pretty funny.
We no longer have the luxury of a slim chance of survival. Only one of you is surviving.
Only
this
one of you is surviving,
That's
he
why you're
says.
all gonna take turns spinning the loser wheel. Let's go in order, starting with the least money.
You're going first, Radar.
Go ahead and
Spin the loser wheel.
spin, spin, spin.
Only one of you is coming out of this. Let's see if that luck holds
can't
up.
say it,
Oh, no!
We did it, everyone.
Oh,
now
raw
we can finally
dog.
go to the final round.
All right.
Took long enough.
We're finally going to final round.
Was you gonna
Wasn't
spin it
easy
either?
making it here
Nope.
alive,
Fart knocker.
and it won't
She's
be
the
easy
last
to
person alive.
stick with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Western African countries. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Oh, goodness. Western African countries. Fia's a reigning champion here, too, with when it comes to
Let's see
trivia.
the right answers.
Oh.
You move
Oh,
forward
man.
one space for every correct answer.
She's gonna be tough.
You ever play
You're
that,
getting real close to the
Are you
exit.
smarter than a fifth grader?
Oh,
That's the
did I
kind of
mention
situation
that
we're
all
in
the
right
other
now.
ghosts get to play too. If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape
like
and win the
this.
game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
Oh, those are the ones from the menu at the restaurant. Yeah. Yeah, they is.
Okay, an easy one.
Everyone got it
Here
completely
comes
correct.
the next question. Star Wars planets and moons.
This is the place to answer this correct. We're gonna find out who's not a nerd right now. Calling people out.
Radar got all of them. I didn't think Radar was gonna do that, did you?
Can you stay out of the shadows?
Wow, well done.
Cars made by Kia.
Cars made by Kia. Know this one.
Dun 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 dun.
The Kia Corolla.
The Kia
I don't like that at all.
This is tense.
Chewing gum brands.
Chewing gum brands.
This is getting close. You can't hear Radar, but the music's so damn tense.
Oh. I didn't even see Meow in that little thing. Very long. I probably could if I turned the music on the thing. Where am I?
Heavyweight boxing champs.
Heavyweight boxing champs.
Oh man, if you had such a large lead. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Time is almost up.
Oh no! Radar!
Oh, Radar.
Don't make it out. Countries that border China.
China. China.
China.
China.
China.
Countries that border China.
Decisions.
We are friends with the North Koreans. Oh, right
this
there.
is so close. A real photo finish.
The photo finish.
Human bones.
Human bones.
Oh. No.
I'm so far back, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, they get it all wrong and you get it all right.
That's still what makes it. Close it up.
Anytime today, kiddo.
Oh, here it comes. The big finish. And
Oh, I got all three right. It doesn't matter.
survives the onslaught. Wow.
Ooh.
Well. I'm gonna say it's not fair, and you know it doesn't matter, and lots of other things. Yeah, this is all luck. There's just no skill involved.
Basically, that's. I will say there's absolutely no skill. 'Cause for me to get as far as I did, there ain't no skill involved. Not a bit. Brown and yellow crayons, you can't even tell what color they are when you poop them out. Those ones, you gotta get the right colors.
All right. Oh man, that was silly fun. Thank you guys for playing along
That was
with
good
us.
times.
Always fun. Always fun. Next time we do this, I'm gonna try to find. I promise. I'm gonna try to find some new games. We've played those two a lot. They are fun.
But
They
they're
are
our
fun.
old favorites. Though.
They're classics. They're standbys. They're go-tos. They're favorites. But I want to find some new stuff. So bring you guys some new exciting content. And Rob, you can call it excuses if you want. It's the facts. It's fake news. Okay. This is a man. It's a hunt. It's a manhunt. You know, these accusations have no merit. It's fake news. All right. Anyway. Let's close out the show, man. It's been a long night.
It's 2000 my time. So.
2000 and yes. So, Mr. Radar.
Yes.
On this lovely Tuesday evening, would you do me the honor of informing our amazing, incredible, and wonderful audience what they might expect from a typical week here at WTF Nation Radio?
They've been listening live from my basement in your place. We have been Pop Culture Warrior, MCQ Me Radar. Now, tomorrow is a Donza Day, a day of no scheduled activities. It's Wednesday. Now, there'll be going to be some exciting things coming on Wednesdays, and we'll talk about those when they come. Now, Thursdays, Sarge time. Ice, Spanky, Sargenting. There are some questions earlier about, well, we're talking about anything Army. That is Army. Big Army, National Guard, Reserve, retirees, all the Army stuff they're going to talk about. Now, Friday, the show that Kaz has been waiting for, we have two. It's Friday Night Freedom, him and Pookie. Survive the hurricanes, all the things. They're going to be on next Friday, this upcoming Friday, sorry. Friday Night Freedom, be there, great show. Now, Saturday, Sundays, we have days off. Soon, we're going to be having a show on Sundays as well. We'll talk about that later when we get some more traction on it. Then, I know you guys are going to freak out about this. You're not going to understand completely the naming behind it, but it's the Monday edition on Mondays with Ice and Shipwreck. I know, mind blowing. One of the original shows, great show. Ice does an amazing job on Mondays. It's a good show, all kinds of current events, some Army stuff. We're going to do all kinds of fun shit on Monday. Now, if you hang around, the day after Monday is Tuesday, our day, with, I almost said Friday Night Freedom. Jesus Christ, I'm bad at this. Anyway, with him, CQ, me, Radar, Pop Culture Warrior, next Tuesday. Not next Tuesday. We got to take a day off to go to galas.
We're going to be at all the galas.
We're going to be all the galas.
But we'll be back the following Tuesday.
We're back to the following. Typically on Tuesdays, we're right here.
That's
MCQ,
right.
me, Radar, right here.
Typical Tuesday night. Thank you, Joe. Excellent job, as always. As always. Yeah. Like I said earlier, in case you missed it, we got so much going on, so many things coming up. Stay tuned. Watch the social medias. Check it out. Follow us, like us, subscribe us. Do all those things. If you're interested in joining the team, we'd love to have you. And we got lots more. We got Halloween costume contest coming up. So try on your costumes, take pictures, send it in. I want to give you gifts for your awesome creativity. Whether it's homemade, store-bought, doesn't matter. Even if maybe you don't do a costume yourself, but you decorate your place really nice, fuck it. Take a picture of your place and send that over to us. We'll throw in the consideration as well. Last year's winner was awesome. It was great to give them a gift. I was able to give it to them in person too, so I was really excited about that.
Yeah,
so
fantastic.
Other than that, won't be here next week.
No.
Tune in kind of Saturday. Follow us on social media Saturday for New York Comic Con stuff and big announcement.
Also, in 2 weeks, my beard will probably be back.
you have the full beard by then. But all right, right there, we're gonna call it, guys. You've been awesome. Do the costumes have to be 2022? Yeah. So look, the integrity check here. Do make your costumes from this year. You know, if you're like, this is me dressed as a Power Ranger in 1987. I come on, like, great question.
You know what?
I did try to make them this year.
Let's put it this way: if you've got some really cool costume from years ago and no longer fits you, because I understand the Battle of the Bulge, I do. You can submit it. We'll look at it. We'll tell you if it's cool. We'll talk about it, but it won't be in the running for a prize. How's that sound?
Yes, I like that. I like that. If you're not doing a costume or whatever, or you can't, if you have a really cool costume, be honest. Integrity. This is what we're all about. Integrity here. You say, hey man, I just want to show this costume. We'd love to share it. We'd love to look at it, check it out, tell you our thoughts, and share it. But I'd really like to give someone a nice prize for their work this year in a costume.
And it can also, it doesn't have to be like one costume. If you've got a handful of cool ones, hey, send them all in. We'll check them out.
Send them all. Yeah.
Absolutely.
The more the merrier.
Judge these ones.
Mike Larson says, Jabba the Radar.
God, that one in here.
Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Lots more to come. Stay tuned, man. We got more guests coming. We got more giveaways coming. We got more fun stuff coming. The holidays coming and super big announcements coming. Man, I'm super excited. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for playing with us. We'll see you guys next week. Say goodnight, Radar.
All right, Radar.
We'll see you guys next week. Shots.
Doc! Oh, no! We're too late! We missed it! Oh, jeez, this is heavy. Ah, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc, I got a time machine. I'm just gonna punch in the coordinates. Pop Culture Warrior, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WTF Nation Radio. Now crank this bad boy up to 88 miles per hour.